Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. Recently I did a video which was talking about Farm Simulator and how the graphics have evolved. That video went back as far as Farm Simulator 2013, and it kind of got me thinking, what is the peak potential of this game, Farm Simulator 2013? So I thought I would go back to Bitswell. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. Bitterswell? Bitswell? Anyway, this is one of the highest rated maps on this game, and I thought it would be a very good indication to remind us what is the peak that you can expect from this game. So we're just going to have like a run around the map, basically. So I think that the thing is, straight away, you can kind of see that, yes, the kind of like the texturing and everything certainly is a lot lower resolution than you would expect from more recent farm sims, right? However, the detailing is pretty good, right? The detailing itself is pretty good. And we have some houses over here. And again, in this video, we're only really thinking about the graphics. Because obviously Farm Simulator, over the years, after this game, has brought in things like the forestry, and there's other crops that you're able to plant that you're not able to plant in this game. Look at that. That looks pretty amazing. I think the skybox in this game really does help this game still look pretty good, right? I mean, if you were farming out here, I would say that this is still pretty good, right? There's a horse in the field over here. Oh, nice. So yeah, I mean, like, the detailing is there, but it's that the resolution of all of these objects is a lot lower than you would expect these days. But I mean, honestly, it's really not that bad. And you know, if you're not really bothered about the forestry or the other crops they've added, you know, this is still pretty good. Oh yeah, the golf cart. I can remember this now. The golf cart. Nice. Let's have like a cruise around then. I mean, honestly, this still looks pretty good to me. This still looks pretty good. Really. The engine sound is a bit weird, but never mind. Yeah, look at this. I mean, all these houses, all the detailing. Obviously, the game is running really well. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have the same fidelity as the good maps you see these days, you know. But it's not a million miles away, is it? It's not a million miles away. Haha, that's a good poster. Oh wow, nice. So yeah, vehicles. Oh, look at this. This looks like a Micra, right? A Nissan Micra. Yeah, still very Spa, very realistic there. If you've ever been to the UK, okay. There's like a church over here. It kind of makes me want to do a bit of a playthrough of this game and see if there's like a load of mods that I can add and see how far this game can be taken, right? Lovely, lovely. First person view. Yeah, we still have first person view. I wonder how many Farm Sim fans are still on this game and haven't upgraded. I know in the last video that I did on this game, that included this game, there was someone in the comments that was talking about that they haven't really upgraded. Oops, lovely driving there. Is this openable? Oops. Uh-oh, I nearly got stuck. Let's use the easy option then, shall we? Because, you know, pro driving skills and all that. And I thought that I would have a look at the interior of the tractor. This is obviously a stock one. So yeah, I mean, obviously the interiors of the tractors are still much higher resolution and a lot more detailed, but again, I'll be interested if I could add like a modded tractor. How far would I be able to go, like to get as close to the more recent game, right? It would be very interesting, because all of this is not too far off, is it? Really, let's be fair. Still pretty nice. Hello everyone, so I am back in Farm Simulator 2013. I just went away, I found a few modded vehicles, so we can think about, with a map like this, add a few of the modded vehicles, how close are we able to get to Farm Simulator 22. Now, the default harvester that I had on the map, the interior was quite blurry, but look at this one. This is a modded one from 2019, and it looks pretty good. I mean, I would say some of the textures are not as good as like in the more recent versions, but it's still pretty good, right? And let's have a look at the interior. Yeah, I mean, I would say that is not a bad interior, is it, really? It's pretty good, fairly detailed, certainly way better than the default vehicle. Wow. So, yeah, I think that is pretty cool, and this is the header, and again, looks pretty good. Nice, right? One thing I was going to say is that when I was driving around, one thing that you do have to remember is the graphical capabilities of the engine of this game are not quite as good as the recent games. So you will see a bit more of the texture pop in, and you will see, you know, there's like a circle around you that is the view, and the texture will kind of pop in when it gets within that circle. I don't know if you can see it so easily on foot, but that is a bit more obvious in this game, so you have to be aware of that, right? Oh, hello. That's cool. But yeah, so I also found a tractor. So this is a modded tractor that I found, and it's fairly recent, and I would say this is not far off, man. This is not far off what you'd get in Farm Simulator 22, right? Look at that. Not bad, is it? I mean, okay, all of the stuff back here is not as detailed as it would be. Other than that, this looks pretty good, right? And then if you look at the interior, whoops. I mean, again, it's not quite as good as the more recent ones, the more recent mods, but I mean, it's still fairly passable, fairly detailed, and way better than the default one, right? And I saw that someone recently has made a forestry mod for this game for 2013. So you can even add that into the game. So this is really crazy, and actually I am going to be looking into that forestry mod in the next week or so, and maybe I will make a video on that. But basically the message from this video is, with a high quality map with some higher quality modded vehicles, you can actually have a pretty good experience in this game even in 2024. So thank you for watching, and if you have an opinion on this, I'd love to hear it in the comment section below.